For our presentation, we will be doing Japan. Japan is located in the northeastern part of Asia and consists of four major islands, as you can see to the right. They have a current population of 126 million, with a majority of those people living in the capital city of Tokyo. Japan is a free market economy and they have the third largest economy in the world. They have put most of their time into large industrial development, but they do fall short in the agricultural aspect due to the lack of farmland. Japan is also known for the consumer electronics, automobiles, and optical media. Their main exports are motor vehicles, semiconductors, and more. Some economic facts of Japan. Governmental control over business is much stronger than in other countries with free market economies. Also, currently, the Japanese use the yen, which is equal to 0.0098 US dollars. The education system in Japan is a little different. They have primary, which is 6 years, middle school, which is 3 years, and high school, which is also 3 years. As you can see to the right, the only compulsory education is middle school and elementary school. There are additional education options: private school, university, and junior college. Some educational statistics regarding these would be 98% of students who attend a high school graduate and receive a diploma. 44.8% of those high school graduates go on to either junior college or university. Two major religions in Japan are Shintoism and Buddhism. As you can see, they take up about 95% of the religion in Japan, leaving about 5% to other religions such as Christianity, Muslims, and Hinduism. The official language in Japan is Japanese. 99% of Japanese people speak Japanese, which is approximately 125 million. Three types of Japanese language would be considered: Japanese word, loanwords from China, and loanwords from the United States in modern times. Also, unspoken language is very popular in Japan as well. Some values that the Japanese take very serious are harmony or respecting others, and respecting those of high age and status. Also, body language, which comes to bowing. Bowing is a major part of life in Japan, and different bows can interpret different meanings, such as the 45-degree bow gives the highest respect. Legal and political issues. Japan is currently a constitutional monarchy, and also, one issue in 2009, Japan introduced trial by jury under Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. Shinzo Abe plans to boost Japan's economy by lowering interest rates, initiating a stimulus project, revising banking regulations, and enforce spending cuts. Also, technology is a major part of the Japanese lifestyle, and they use their cell phones for everyday needs, especially searching on the internet and more. Another technological advancement of Japan is their creation of nuclear reactors. They have over 50 currently, which power most of everything that they use. Before investing in a business venture in a foreign country, it is very important to do a risk assessment. Our assessment of Japan, we have found that private investment is low, entry costs are high, long-term interest rates, government instability, and decreasing in job security. As with that, Japan currently has the lowest tariff rates. Three types of tariff rates would be general, temporary, and WTO bound. Non-tariff barriers, business networks, market presence, product quality assurance. Now on to marketing and media. Media freedom is constitutionally guaranteed in Japan. Media in Japan is very similar to media in America. They have television, cable television, radio, internet, and newspaper. Japan has 6 major newspapers, 5 national commercial television networks, 5 major commercial radio stations, 2 major news agencies. Japan in 2010 was the second largest spender on research and development behind the United States. In 2011, Japan was the third highest spending, with over 160 billion in US dollars. Currently, the Japanese distribution system is difficult for other countries to work with, and also very dated. Their distribution system has many layers of small-scale firms, followed by many layers of wholesalers. The domestic wholesalers, producers, and retailers are linked together, making it hard for anyone else to enter their market, which just brings us to geographic production advantages. Being surrounded by water is very easy to import and export goods to and from Japan. Also, there are large ports common throughout the nation. They do have desirable infrastructure. Japan's advanced and well-maintained infrastructure makes it easy for logistics. They have 700,000 miles of highway, which 500,000 are paved. 14,000 miles of railway, half of which are electrified. Also, more infrastructure would be modernized air transportation, telecommunication, power generation system, which gives them more advantages over the other nations. Great infrastructure allows Japanese firms to move products through supply chain at a high rate of speed. Also, some production risks though. Primary risks of moving production to Japan is vulnerability to tragedy due to geographical position. In 2011, Japan was plagued by a huge tsunami which crushed production in the nation. Just-in-time and low inventory systems are critical to prevent against devastation. There was a severe economic crisis in the 90s that led to a tremendous change in the employment structure. It transformed from a fixed lifetime employment towards a flexible employment structure similar to the United States. Employees are now changing jobs more rapidly and less loyal to companies. Some disadvantage of human resources would be an issue of recruiting Japanese workers is knowledge and their skills in English. The younger generations are being taught English, but the older generations lack the knowledge of the English language. High competition is another disadvantage because employment candidates will prefer to work for Japanese companies rather than foreign companies if given the chance. Lastly, why you should invest. There are three main reasons why you should invest. There's a wide variety of markets, monetary conversion, and we're focused on global growth. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed our presentation on Japan.